here at the Golden Spike at Promontory Point. We have one other vehicle in the entire parking lot. It is beautiful weather today. Let's go inside and have some fun.
Do that if you like, but you'll play that back once and regret it. Yeah, you can see that the cab has been torn off of the 119. That's what's being refurbished here.
Mm-hmm. Is that something you do every winter? Or
No, not every winter. This is the big winter project here. This cab needed attention. We did the cab on the Jupiter last year, and then the year before that we did the trucks on the tender of the 119. So each year some aspect gets careful detail, a good working over.
So how do you decide? Do you have like a certain schedule?
There is a schedule, yeah, there is a schedule, a maintenance schedule. There are certain things that have to be done every year. All the brass has to be pulled off, stripped, polished, and then coated with a clear lacquer that keeps it from tarnishing in the weather. I've seen them pull off these enormous 8-ton drive wheels and blast them with dry ice press.
Wow.
Yeah, here within the shop. Not sand, because sand gets all over the place and you really can't control it very well, but dry ice will eventually sublimate into the atmosphere. So, and then they'll repaint those. So there's an enormous project, but every year they have to clean the boiler, which is an absolutely filthy job. They have to pressure test the steam guns to ensure that nothing's going wrong with that. They go through the smokestacks, the spark arresters. So there's a regular maintenance schedule that they look at in order to make sure that you're fully operational. They won't be able to do it until right around the first week. Anniversary day, yeah. Here that allows two locomotives to hook up full tandem. But this is wood, and it's designed to be wood because it collapses.
When you do it this way,
Yeah.
instead of derailing you with trucks.
Exactly right. You guys must know a bit about ground which is locomotives, and you've got a lot of common sense. So here's what you drop with these. So this right here, that's an American innovation. That cowcatcher, or what we call a pilot, really ought to be renamed. It ought to be called a buffalo pump. Because you got 68 tons of locomotive trying to be brought to a stop, and it's doing 25 miles an hour. Probably taking a mile and a half to bring it to a complete stop. If you run into a herd of buffalo, that's what you got to do.
So we decided to take it kind of easy on the way back home. We took Highway 83 out of Brigham City out to Promontory Point. I'm trying to remember the first time I was here. I believe it may have been in 1979 during a family trip back to Iowa. Sonia and I have been coming to Promontory Point several times on our travels as we drove through the Salt Lake City area several times on the way to Texas. We've always enjoyed being here. In the summertime, we've had the really neat experience of seeing the trains being fired up from the engine house and brought out to display. And they park them face to face like they would have been on the day that they actually drove the Golden Spike, where they finally connected east to west railroad, transcontinental railroad. Visitor Center's got a lot of good information on the railroad and the history about it and the people that were present when it was built, and just a really neat place to be. I even have the Bachmann HO scale Jupiter and 119 that I bought here at the Visitor Center on different visits. And we started the trip out slow on Highway 83 just to get a feel for how the truck was doing. And Thankfully, it was able to travel down the highway decent without overheating on this trip. And we'll see where it goes from there. Leaving Promontory Point. We're not 100% sure, but this may be our most visited national park site that Sonia and I have been to. And then over on the other side of that berm, hopefully it'll come to view here shortly, is the engine house where we were at earlier.
I think you can see it from up by where we stopped for the sign. I like the railroad crossing. Look out for locomotive.
Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. Probably not because it's raining. It's there in the distance. And the trains go on that track when they come out in the summertime. Beautiful weather we're having. Idaho.
Welcome to Idaho again. So earlier I had mentioned that there was snow just on the tops of the hills not too far away from us, and it has come down closer and closer. Now it's here. It's 32 degrees right now and snowy. Bird. We went from just a little bit of snow to it's really coming down. This is crazy. We've seen snowplows out, which we were not expecting. Traffic is slowed considerably, which is good. But wow. Miles down the road. It's clear, it's dry, it's not snowing, it's not raining. Not clear, I mean it's overcast, but the road is clear. And another 40-50 miles ahead it's supposed to be sunny, so interesting weather today. Installment of crazy weather day. Now it's all sunny. Blue sky. It's 57 degrees. This is just like an hour down the road from where we were before.
But it's windy.
It is windy. I'm not sure if you can see this van in front of us. It has a mattress on top of it. And it's kind of an indication that it's really super windy.
Turn right onto exit 49.
That thing is trying to take flight.
Yeah.
Back over the river. Leaving Idaho, welcome to Oregon. And we're back.
Guess I should have pulled it out sooner. Mountains are looking great today. We've got our truck back. We now have a second remanufactured transmission in here. And so far, knock on wood, this transmission seems to be doing pretty good. And we'll see how well it goes. You know, talking with the mechanics, they say we should put about 1,000 miles on this transmission before we really start towing a lot. So that's what we're in the process of doing. And we'll get it up there and get our trailer hooked back up and start doing some trips this year.
So we're about 300 miles
Welcome to the little town of Sisters. We can remember back when this thing had a population of 911. It's over 3,000 now?
Just over, just under.
Cute little town, but boy does it get busy in the summertime. It's a cool looking little car.
Not as little as it used to be either.
No, it's not as little as it used to be. When your population triples, you gotta grow somewhere. That is an oversized load.
Yes, it is. Not kidding. There, nice open area. Three-finger jack before it goes away in the trees. Beautiful mountains today. There we go. There's Mount Washington on our way back and two of the sisters. Really pretty. We've gotten nearly 300 miles in today of our 1,000th to do. It's been a beautiful sunny day.